It doesn't matter how good you are at solving questions or how much you are prepared for the GRE. If you don't have a plan to approach every section strategically, you might end up wasting a lot of time and not getting a score that you want. In this video, I'm going to share with you a strategy that I used to tackle a verbal section, and this strategy helped me to get 161 on the verbal section. I'm pretty sure this is going to help you. Also, by the end of this video, I'm going to suggest a couple of videos, and those two videos might help you in your GRE prep, so just wait for that. Before starting a video, I just want to thank all of you for showing so much love for my other videos. All your comments are amazing, all your DMs are amazing. And yeah, by the way, you can reach out to me on Instagram if you have any queries. I'm gonna reply to your DM for sure. And also, I make short form content on Instagram that you might like. It's mainly around habit building, productivity and stuff, so I'm pretty sure that will help you. Because you're studying for the GRE, I think you need to know something about productivity, so I'm gonna share a lot of tips through my reels on Instagram, so just make sure you check that out too. Okay, now coming to the topic, verbal section has 6 text completion, 4 sentence equivalence and 10 RC questions. And those RC questions consist of long passage, short passage and critical reasoning. So when you're developing your strategy to approach a verbal section, here's the main thing to keep in mind. First, solve the type of question that you're actually comfortable with. For example, I solved 1 blanker and 2 blanker first and then SC because I liked those questions and I did not like critical reasoning questions, so I did not solve them. So this is one point that you have to keep in mind. The second thing to keep in mind is you have to decide during your practice and during your mock tests that which questions you are not gonna solve and which questions you're gonna solve last. By taking many mocks and solving many questions, you will get to know that which questions you are actually comfortable with, which questions you are not comfortable with. So yeah, you can decide which questions you're gonna solve or skip. To decide that, you have to consider 2 things. First one is how much time the question is taking for you to solve, and the second one is what are the chances of you getting it right. For example, the probability of getting a 3 blanker right is 1 by 27, and 3 blankers are long questions. They're gonna consume a lot of time, so it's like almost reading a short paragraph. So I just decided I'll tackle the 3 blanker at the end. The same thing goes with critical reasoning questions. By the way, these are my personal preferences. You can actually decide for yourself based on your practice. The third point to remember is if you have decided that you're gonna skip a question, then just skip the questions. Don't read the question because it looks pretty or it looks good. It's a trap. Once you read the question, you're gonna think that you're gonna get it right because it looks so easy on the outside. It is just ETS tricking you. So if you have decided that you're gonna skip 3 blanker, for example, just don't even read the question, just skip it. If you have decided that you're gonna skip critical reasoning questions, you you just go ahead and skip it. Don't even read the question because you need all your mental energy to tackle the questions that you have decided that you're gonna solve, and you want to get those questions right. So now we know the points that we have to keep in our mind to tackle a verbal section. So let me just go ahead and tell you about my strategy, how I actually approach the verbal section. So first, when the section starts, I solve 4 questions which are like text completion, 1 blanker and 2 blankers, not the 3 blankers. So I solved 1 blankers and 2 blankers, and I directly went to sentence equivalence questions. While going to sentence equivalence questions, we have to go through each question, right? So I just glanced through it and I saw how many short paragraphs are there, how many long paragraphs are there. So I got to know what all the questions, what all the type of questions are present in that section. So once I was done with sentence equivalence, I solved the short passage with the most number of questions. So once I was done with short passages, I went to long passage and I solved the long passage. So after that, there were 2 type of questions remaining, 3 blankers and critical reasoning. For me personally, the critical reasoning was not worth solving because we have to read a big paragraph, and not a big paragraph but still a significantly big paragraph, and also we have to read the question and the options, and options are so long in that. So it was not worth spending my time on it, so I just marked it and moved on. But I did solve 3 blanker questions. I enjoyed solving them, and I got them right most of the times. I don't know why, because I could build a story, I could connect well. I could connect the dots well. So I actually solved 3 blankers, but I skipped critical reasoning questions. Oh, by the way, I did not leave any questions blank. I just marked all the questions because there's no negative marking. So you do that too. Don't leave any questions blank or without marking. And by the way, no matter how much we study, no matter what strategies we use, we end up making some mistakes. And I have talked about 6 mistakes that you must avoid when you are studying for GRE in this video. I hope I edited it properly. And also, you can find the link of this video in the description or at the end screen. At the end, it will pop up, so you can find that video there. And also, you have to surround yourself with right people when you are actually studying for the GRE, like people who are going through the same journey, so that they keep you motivated. I know GRE can be frustrating, and I've been getting a lot of DMs saying that GRE is taking a toll on their mental health, and it is messing up with their sleep cycle. Don't worry too much, it's just an exam. So you have to surround yourself with the right people. So I have talked in this video about it. I hope I edited it properly again. So you can check out that video also. It's on my channel, and I'm very proud of this video, by the way. So just show it some love, okay? And subscribe. That's all. Bye.